All right, well, that workout kicked my ass. Let me tell you. Now, I didn't pick the best time of the day. Oh, and if you're watching this channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'd truly appreciate it. Of course, making these videos is not just about getting subscribers, but sharing some ideas with you guys as you're progressing along in your fitness journey, but it also lets me know that you guys like the content and find it useful. So yeah, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. That workout kicked my ass. It is 90 degrees. What's up, buddy? You want to come say hi? Come on, hurry up. You guys, this is my son Mason.
Hello.
Mason's he makes YouTube videos too. He makes gaming videos, right?
Yes.
What's your channel called?
Genji Evie.
Genji Evie. Genjievee.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So if you like gaming, Fortnite, Overwatch, Minecraft, what else? Warframe. He's Ark. He's your dude. Or if you got kids that like those kind of videos, he's your dude. All right. Today's run, 90 something degrees today. It was not pleasant, but it was the only time that I was able to fit my runs in. As you probably have heard me say before, I get to the studio, my gym, at 4:30 in the morning to open the studio. So running in the morning is not in the cards. And usually by the time 9 o'clock rolls around, I am hungry and ready for breakfast. And I am not foregoing breakfast to go for a run because I'd be depleted anyways. But with that being said, got it done. Today was the last of my interval training until the marathon on July 23rd in San Francisco. And so, as they would say at this stage, I will be starting my taper. The hay is in the barn at this point. The work has been done. And what we don't want to do is we don't want to burn down the barn, right? So I even cut my workout short today just because it was so hot outside. And yeah, I thought that it wasn't worth the extra push at this late in the training schedule. And so I chose to be smart instead of pushing my body to a point where I could potentially get injured this close to the marathon. At the same time, we have to make these decisions based off of where we are in our journey. And, if I was in the middle of my training plan, it would probably be a little bit different. But given the fact that I'm towards the end of my training plan, most of the work, I'll even say 99% of the work has been done. And so I didn't feel the need to push. I had some good numbers though today, so I was pretty proud about that considering the work that I put in and how hot it was. And so let's see, at a 9 minutes per mile on my warm-up, I hit a 7:04, 7:52, or 6:52, 6:58, 7:12, 7:22. My goal was 7:18, 7:30. And so it was right there along the lines of what I was trying to accomplish. And so I was relatively happy with that. Given the heat, we can kind of work the numbers back and way ahead of the pace that I want to be at. With that being said, I was sharing something with with the sessions that I was coaching today. part of growth is the struggle. Part of growth is the challenge. If you are not being challenged, then it is going to be really difficult for you to grow. Most of us know this. We know that we have to be challenged. We know that we have to go through struggle. We know we have to go through obstacles. But when we are in the midst of these challenges, when we are in the midst of the struggle, when we are experiencing that obstacle, when things just don't seem to be going the way that we want to go, it is not pleasant, majority of the time, all right? But we have to be able to take a step back and remember that this struggle will give us strength in the future. This struggle is part of the process. We are not going to be comfortable in our growth. We are not going to be comfortable in our progress because progress isn't easy. Progress isn't supposed to be comfortable. And that's why we celebrate greatness. That's why we celebrate the greats in different sports or in different lines of business, because inherently we understand that came with struggle. Now, there are some people out there that think that people were just born with talent and that people were just born with money and that it just came easy. And as I've said before in previous videos, that's just a cop-out. That's not fair, right? I understand that there are some people that are gifted with some attributes that maybe have helped them, but they still had to put in work. And I'll use a LeBron James or a Michael Jordan. Yeah, you know what? It's great to be 6'8", 200 and some odd pounds. It's great to be 6'7", be able to jump out of the building. But there's tons of professional basketball players out there, or tons of basketball players, not including the pros, that have those attributes that did not make it. Why? Is because they weren't lucky? No, it's because they probably didn't put in the work. When struggle came to them, they gave up, they gave in, and that's just a fact. And if that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, because I'm telling you the truth, and it's probably the truth that you need to hear. It's a truth that we all need to hear. It's a truth that I've needed to hear in my past. I remember that there was a time that I had a boss when I worked at Wells Fargo. His name was Doug Britt. Him and I were different. And at the time in my life, I wanted things to come easy. And I remember I was having a performance review with him, and I wasn't hitting some numbers, and I was making all kinds of excuses, and I was pointing all kinds of fingers. And he said to me, hey, do you want me to be honest with you, James? And I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. I didn't really want him to be honest, but I told him that he could be honest. And what he said was, I think you're lazy. You have a ton of talent, but you don't put in the work. You're not out there grinding. You're not making the phone calls. You're not closing the sale. You're not asking for the sale. And at the time, I was not ready to hear that information, even though deep down inside, I knew that it was the truth. So, as I share this truth with you, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. If you gave up during the struggle, if you gave up during the difficult times, here's a beautiful thing. It's not too late. You always have an opportunity. Tomorrow's a new opportunity. Today's an opportunity. This instant right here is an opportunity for you to make the change, for you to push past the obstacle, for you to push past the struggle, for you to be incrementally better. But you have to embrace the suck, as my good friend Bedros Keuilian would say. You have to embrace the suck. You have to embrace the struggle. You have to embrace the difficult times, understanding that it is part of your growth. And when you do, sky's the limit, my friends. All right, so again, if you like the video, like, subscribe down at the bottom. I appreciate it. My dude is back. What's up? You've been ghosting all over my video, bro. But check out dude's video. All right, Genji Eevee. All right, if you want your gaming stuff, I'll hook you up. with the fitness stuff. All right. I love you all. Remember, it's all about consistency over perfection. It's all about being consistently good, not about being occasionally great. All right. I love you all. Deuces.